Put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, wish you could. I look fly, I look too good. Put that on my own mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, wish you could. I look fly, I look too good.
Welcome back to the Mommy First podcast,
where you're a mommy first
and a baddie immediately after.
It's your girl Danny the icon.
It's typical Tana.
You know it's your girl. You know it's just Lala. Hey, what's up?
Hey y'all, what's tea? What's good?
It's all good. It's hanging
Girl,
in there.
hanging in there. Definitely.
Definitely.
It's rough.
And I'm excited to see what y'all or what I need to put myself up to take care of myself, because it's been rough. So let's get into these mommy self-guided moments where we talk about the self-care from the past week or what we're gonna do in the week coming. Mm-hmm. And for me, I don't really have anything that I did this past week, but I know that I want to get my hair done. I'm about to schedule an appointment with Gifted Hands out there. She does braids, and so I'm about to switch up my hair. Y'all gonna really see my hair journey when y'all follow us. So.
Okay. I think I seen her on social media. I think Gifted Hands Hands or something like that.
Yeah, Gifted Hands hairstyling.
Okay.
Check her out on Facebook,
Shout out,
y'all.
Gifted Hands.
Yeah, so
I need to get my hair done. So I'm gonna start getting my hair professionally done. Cause we were just talking about that before we started the podcast on me doing my own hair, but I must not go to professional.
Girl, it does be a lot, but it's a lot expensive too.
Exactly, that's the problem. So I'm just like doing on my own right now. I ain't got no money.
Yeah, so I told myself I'm gonna just put that extra money, even though I'm a little broke right now. Yeah. Even so, don't let the money stop y'all from taking care of yourselves. So
right.
That's what I'm
That's
gonna
a great
do.
message.
Okay.
I need to hear that. See, thank you.
Definitely. Okay, so girls, let's jump right in.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Intimacy after having a child.
Like, that's a good one.
What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Because I don't know. I feel like
do you feel like your intimacy is good or it needs
after having honestly, I can't even say, because me, before I had a child, it wasn't something that I craved.
Okay. All right.
What's your sex drive had during pregnancy? They say those hormones.
During pregnancy, it was, but I didn't have it.
So this is the best sex.
That's what they say. But
I wouldn't know.
Shoot, I wouldn't.
Y'all didn't have sex during pregnancy?
I know. Right? So you tell us how it is.
Yeah.
Better.
I mean,
why y'all trying?
That's what they say, but I don't know. I wouldn't know.
It is. It's good. Yeah.
I wanted to, but I broke up my baby daddy while I was pregnant, so I didn't have nobody.
Does it depend on the person, or is it just general?
I heard you're more sensitive down there, like more hormones going around.
What she said.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of similar to when you're on your cycle.
Yeah. Are you doing your cycle right? Don't you help you running red lights?
Period only stops at sitting.
Listen.
Nothing but a sentence.
So do y'all feel like intimacy is just physical? Or is intimacy more than that for y'all?
I think it's more.
Yeah, definitely more.
So does a kid challenge that more part about it too? For any friends you got close to within the 4 years of kindred?
I don't know, because there are different forms of intimacy. I had a friend that would wash my hair.
Oh,
girl, tell.
And
That sounds like a 90s movie. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. That's magical.
I had a friend that would wash my hair. So that was
Very intimate.
That was very intimate.
You sounded like a keeper. What happened?
Right.
Let me stop with you on the spot. But yes,
That's what I'm
intimacy
trying to
is
figure out.
Oh, it was on him. It wasn't on you. It
Huh?
was on him. It wasn't on you.
I mean, I'm not really saying it's on him
Are y'all
or
still?
me.
Do y'all still?
I just don't know.
Who ended it? Or is it still going on?
Nothing has ended, but nothing has progressed.
Oh, okay.
So it's just kind of at a standstill. So it's just kind of like
Is he still washing your hair?
beating a dead horse.
Is he still washing your hair?
I don't know. Let
Did
me
he
take
wash
his
your hair
braids
before?
out. Let me take his braids out. Let me take them out
And
and
let us
see.
know, let us know.
I'm gonna let y'all know.
So
Intimacy is definitely more than just the.
it is definitely more.
I was just talking about like foreplay all day. Like if that's something like how foreplay can start early in the day and it's more than just like physical.
yeah.
I've never had that. I'll be like, I think my sex drive's too high to have that because I'll be. Honey, you do one nice thing for me in the morning. You bring me breakfast in bed. I'm the one to get there.
Yeah.
Forget the foreplay for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So what if you at work and he's just sending you messages while you're at work?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come home on lunch break.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not good
he's
at
at
foreplay
work.
throughout the day.
Like if he's at work and you at work,
Meet in the middle. Where is it? Take your
Do
lunch
you-
break same time as me.
Do y'all like doing sexting? Do y'all sext? Anybody have or anything?
I have definitely.
I mean,
I'm trying to think if I do now.
I
Yeah.
Would that be enough for the day?
No.
Okay.
No. Because I feel like that's a tease.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
It's a tease, and then
And I don't get too much time away from my son, so it's kind of like teasing to end up with nothing. It's kind
Right.
of damn.
Exactly.
Like,
Does females have blue balls? Do y'all think?
I think so. I think so. You think so?
I mean, I don't like being teased either, so I feel y'all.
I know I don't either. And then it's only so much that you can do. Because I honestly do not really find pleasure in pleasuring myself.
Yeah, I don't either.
So it's like, ain't nothing like the real thing.
You were right about that.
But it's like, so I don't
You already
know.
have the right toy. I'm gonna buy you both of y'all roses for Christmas.
Girl, I got a rose, a duck.
You do have a. They heard that. You do have a rose. You have a rose. Isn't that the little tongue looking thing that goes? Okay. I thought that was neat. I seen that on Facebook.
It is neat. Oh my God, not the duck though. Do you think having a kid messed that up for you though? Any of it?
No, I actually don't.
You think you have more sex now than you did before you had a kid?
No.
Okay.
I
It's the same.
mean, I feel like it's the same.
Oh.
I feel like it's the same. So I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, but I only have one child.
Okay.
What do you feel?
Having two and stuff. I mean, I'll start off with the first. As far as sex being different, intimacy being different, it was a roller coaster for me. Like Danny, I have a high drive, so still was a little bit high after I had Emery. But my experience of my sex drive dropping was when Irie came into the picture.
Okay.
During my relationship with my baby daddy. So at that point, it was kind of like I felt exhausted and just certain things like that I just wasn't feeling it.
Because you had 2 kids? It's because there was 2 kids, or was it?
2 kids and problems in the relationship.
I was gonna ask you, think
Yeah.
the relationship kind of contributed to that, or if it was like strictly having multiple kids that kind of.
So was it high and then it remained high when you had your first, and then it just dropped?
I mean, it was
when
still a
you had
roller
the second?
coaster with my first because I wasn't bringing everybody home, you know?
Yeah.
So I had to balance between I have Emery, I gotta wait, blah, 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 and what I had at home to satisfy me versus who I was talking to at that time. So it was an up and down because I was still busy. It was at UK, still trying to thug it out with the toddler at the time. But I would say it was still kind of a little higher. And then I had Irie. It just, all of that changed it. Like, it was non-existent. And that scared me because I'm like, I always thought I was a nympho. So I'm like, how I go from being a nympho to I don't have no type of drive.
Yeah.
And that was after having 2 kids. So I don't really know.
I mean, how are you now?
Oh, it's good.
Do you have sex every day? Do you have sex every day? Every night?
Yeah, for the most part.
How do you juggle? Will you put the kids to sleep, lock the door? How does that work out?
Well, we have a automatic lock.
Okay.
you gotta type in the code. But yes, at night.
Do Irie come to the door, mommy?
Yes.
I want some water.
Those awkward moments happen.
In the middle of what do y'all do? Do you stop? Do you keep going? You're like, I'll be with you in just a second, baby.
Both.
Go get it yourself.
Depending on the day. Depending on the day.
Henry, go get your brother some water.
Right. Oh my goodness.
See, what's crazy, and yes, I'll put it out there. This is me. This is my story. But what's crazy is the awkwardness when your mama or a family member is like, Emery saying she's hearing stuff. That's the awkwardness about it. So yes,
you put your face in the pillow.
I had learned to do that.
I am crying.
It's just depending on the day. The intimacy depends on the day. So yeah.
So do y'all
Actually, that comes.
I think mommy's boyfriend put her in the headlock. I heard her go,
do y'all like how what is your idea or your definition of intimacy? Like, what do you prefer as far as intimacy?
So if I'm not physically doing the do, I love like company. I love that, like, you know, body next to me, and then I get turned on by vibes anyway.
What's your love language?
My love language first is acts of service. Second is quality time. You would think my boyfriend's love language is physical touch because he's always.
That's a lot of men's love languages. That's my guy friend's love
That's
language.
actually mine. Physical touch and words of affirmation.
Okay.
So
Mine's
do you
just
like
words of affirmation, acts
them
of
talking
service.
during sex?
I do. I just had a conversation with my guy friend.
Them two?
Yeah,
but
talk to
I
me.
don't. Like,
Okay.
I'm quiet as a mouse.
Is this
How awkward is that?
Do you moan?
I was just talking about how it's crazy that people don't say anything or don't make any noise. Is that not awkward?
I mean,
She make noise.
it just depends.
She just don't talk. She's
I don't
like,
talk.
"Ooh, daddy."
I don't talk.
Yes.
I don't talk. Exactly. So that's
You don't say,
awkward
I
for
need
me.
a daddy. My baby don't.
You're the best I ever had.
Okay.
That's awkward for me. So,
Yeah.
like, somebody will be like, oh, you know, talk dirty to me, and I'll be like, that cow just pooped on the floor.
Right. The clothes need to be washed.
I don't know
That's
what
just
you
dirty
want
on
me
the
to say.
pressure. I know.
Like, I don't know what you want me to say. So, like, that's awkward for me. And I'll just be like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I don't know.
Do you have relations at your house? Like, do you put the kid to bed and do it, or is she out of the house?
No. At my house?
I mean,
No.
so you go to the guy's house.
No, yeah. You
Okay.
gotta have a house.
I'm just asking.
You don't know. You don't want him to know where you
gotta
live.
have a house.
Why is it no?
I mean, because he has to have a house.
But he.
I don't,
What if he's tired of his house and want to change up the scenery? You know.
he better buy a room.
Hey.
I don't bring other guys to my house
Unless it's serious.
unless it's serious.
Yeah.
But so yeah, my house is off limits.
Yeah.
His house we could do whatever, but my house is off
Whatever.
limits.
Do you feel like you were very What? You want to say do whatever?
Right.
You. Do you feel like you were very intimate after having the son or having your child?
No.
I wasn't either.
No. It was just kind of like
Took me years.
I would
personally.
actually hate conversing with people because I felt like that's what it was going to come to, and it was like, oh God, here we go, here comes a question. It would kind of turn me off.
Mm.
Why do you think I was? Do you think becoming a mom made you like that, or you was always kind of like that?
I think for one thing, I was always like that, but I think it was because I had a long life struggle with my physical appearance. So I never liked my body.
You're right.
I never liked it.
How y'all feel with the sexiness portion?
I do not feel sexy at all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel sexy pregnant. I didn't feel sexy before I got pregnant. I don't feel sexy after pregnancy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think because I've had such a long history of not really feeling sexy within myself and like my body and stuff like that, I think that plays a large part in like intimacy and all of that with as far as I'm concerned.
Y'all have the mom belly? Like I have like the the oatmeal cream pies.
I do have
that.
belly.
So with that, I went from keeping the lights on to turning the lights off when we have sex because of the little fupa action.
Do you think your boyfriend cares? Has he mentioned it?
Well, no, I'm talking about when I first gave birth to Emery and my body changing that way.
Okay.
I was a skinnier teenager and then had Emery, and she just, created that fupa and the drag skin. And I was like, I don't want guys seeing this. So if we did go there, turn off those lights. You'll know what it's like by just being in it.
Do you think you still care about that? And if not, how'd you get to the point that you don't care?
So it does come into being in a relationship. At that time, once we boyfriend and girlfriend, it's a little bit more serious. You should be accepting my body at this point.
Right.
So in my mind, even if they lying to me and they not accepting my body, I'm thinking that they are. So I am a lot more comfortable.
Okay.
With it.
Good. What's what?
If the lights ain't on, my shirt ain't off. I mean, if the lights ain't off,
I was gonna say what? So you like the lights on?
If the lights ain't off, my shirt ain't off. Nothing comes off unless the lights.
So
on.
you like the lights off too?
Because I'm still not comfortable.
Yeah. Even so, what about when do you get comfortable?
Right.
I know.
Ever.
You will.
If the lights are off.
Even in relationships, you don't feel like you're comfortable with your.
Bye.
So after you had your son, when was the first time you had sex? Like how long did it go? Well, me, mine was a year plus.
It might have been.
But I was single, so.
It might have been.
Yeah.
I don't really know, honestly. After having him, I don't know. I don't know when the first time was.
Yeah.
But it's just always been like I don't like looking at myself. So it's like I don't feel like he would look like it either.
But
have you talked about that
even,
with your boyfriends that you've had?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Or guys that
you've had.
I mean, I have. Like, they are comfortable with it. They like it. I mean, I have 1,000,001 person, so that kind of, I guess, plays a role, and it kind of makes things look more appealing.
Yeah. More aesthetic.
And it is a distraction.
Yeah.
But,
you got your Gucci purse? Okay. Continue. I know we have a listener question.
Oh, yeah. So speaking of what we're talking about, I had a mom of one send me a message, and her question is, how did intimacy change your relationship going from 1 kid to 2 kids? Were you more likely to have intimate moments and connect in that way on average or less? and what things contribute to less intimacy going from 1 to 2 children? So I guess this is more my question.
Because I don't know.
Let us know before
I
we
was
have a
imagine
second
being
one.
tired.
Exactly. I think we all have that experience with our, one kid, that our tiredness is a lot more affected. And it don't stop when you have 2. It's even more. It's like it goes from 20% tired to like 80 or 90% tired. Like physically, you're trying to keep up with multiple kids. And then mentally, it's okay, if you're not worried about one kid, you're worried about the other kid. It's all of these thoughts, and it's hard to get in the mood. I feel like when the kid gets older, it gets easier. Physically, mentally, emotionally, it gets easier. So when it comes to the intimacy part, it's easier when those kids are older. Also, depending on the couple, like how going from 1 kid to 2, you have to know what is your intimacy now with your 1 kid before you even think about 2 kids. If y'all are not intimate now, it don't get better. It does not get better. It's not this magical hormones just, seeping in. Literally, how are you dealing with your time? And how are y'all dealing with that flame? Are y'all keeping date nights situated? Are y'all being kind to each other with words? Everybody's sexualness is different. So what are y'all doing as a couple? Because it just gets harder with multiple kids. That's really what I have about it. Age gets different, and then what you are doing right now with your partner.
Was Irie planned?
No.
Oh. Because I was going to ask like how the sex life leading up to was different from having Emery, because I know Emery was a surprise.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if, the relationship was a little different with Irie's dad than Emery's dad. So it's kind of like I wonder.
Because he was a deadbeat. Emery's dad.
I kind of wonder if like that was a little different.
Yeah. Irie wasn't planned, but I was like more open to Irie than I was with Emery. Because that experience of having Emery prepared me as a mom. So I'm like, now I know what to look out for and all that stuff. And then I also thought we were getting married. So that was another thing that I was like, I can take this unplanned child and, to conquer the world. But when me and my baby daddy split up and was no longer a couple, it got hard. And so that intimacy part was hard in the beginning of, me being freshly broken up with my baby daddy that I thought I was going to marry. So he wasn't planned, and it just so happened because I didn't take my birth control. Keep up with your birth control if you're not ready.
How long after having Irie did you get intimate? Did you wait the 6 weeks? Was it way past 6 weeks? Was it before the 6 weeks or so? They recommend that 6 week.
So, after having Irie, I feel like it was months after having Irie. Mainly because I was also breastfeeding. And one of my turn-ons is, you feeling this area? Yes. And I felt like that was awkward. I was breastfeeding. And so I told...
your breast.
And that's what he liked, too. That was his foreplay, was to start off like that. And
did he do it while he was breastfeeding?
No.
Okay.
No, he didn't do that. That's why it was kind of more of a challenge.
Did I breastfeed? I did not.
Okay. Did your baby daddy try to taste your breast milk?
It didn't work.
My baby daddy did.
He probably did, because that's some weird stuff that we do.
My baby daddy tastes my breast milk. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and they describe it as...
What he say?
It was sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Chocolate milk.
Girl.
I'm curious. She's silly. Hey. It is what it is. It's there. But yeah. And he was pissed, too. He was pissed that he couldn't do, I was having Irie sleep with us because I was breastfeeding, and he was pissed. He was like, he was trying to be intimate in the bed as well as any other place, and I'm like, no, don't touch me. Don't. Yeah. I used to get I don't know when it started, but I used to hate when he poked me when we lay down. And I was like, stop poking me.
He's poking you with his finger? Or he
Yeah. Use your imagination.
Okay.
But yes, I feel like I was flip-floppy after Irie when it came to my moods and intimacy. Whew. It was a struggle. But yeah.
I think birth control can also affect that too. I know birth control affects your drive.
Is everybody on birth control?
I am.
I'm not.
You're not?
Mm-mm. But my current boyfriend has a vasectomy, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm
If
not.
he didn't, would you be on birth control?
Yeah. Yes, but I was being irresponsible. That's why I was pausing.
Yeah.
Yes, I would be on birth control if I get my lazy ass up to go get the birth control.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to be on some Catherine Jackson stuff.
Who?
Catherine.
What happened? I don't know.
Michael's mom.
Oh.
She was just popping them out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't want multiple kids.
Yeah, the people who do 2 under 2.
Yeah.
I be having people come into my
Two.
job. You know, I deal with a lot of pregnant women, new babies, and all of that at my job. That be like, come to their baby's 6-month appointment, and they pregnant already. They like 3 months pregnant. I was like, what the hell?
They ain't wait that 6 weeks.
They didn't wait their 6 weeks. I've had
Isn't that what happened to Rihanna?
Yeah. Shout out to that. I couldn't even imagine having 2 under 2. But I mean,
But the doctor was telling me that when you breastfeed, that is a natural birth control.
nope, it's not. A lot of people find out that it's not. People
It was for
does.
me.
You think so?
I wasn't on birth control after I had Irie because I was listening to my doctor. So when we did have sex,
How often were you having sex? Every day?
no.
It could have been that you just were having sex around your ovulation.
You're right.
But breastfeeding doesn't stop ovulation. A lot of women think they do, and they get the surprise of their life. I've had women come to me at my job saying that they thought they was good because they was breastfeeding.
Well, it sounds like these doctors need to get it together.
Oh yeah, it's not.
They do.
Mhm.
Even if you're not having your period, like I didn't get mine like a year after I gave birth, you still can still get pregnant because you're still technically,
Still
things that
fertile.
happen.
Oh, fuck.
So, in the case of intimacy, even after the fact, I'm just curious, would y'all fulfill another man's fantasy?
Why? I mean, not why. What do you mean fulfill another man?
So, I mean, have y'all ever had a guy say, I'm fantasizing about 2 women?
No.
Think
It's just
about
an
it.
example. It's just an example. Whatever. Have y'all ever asked y'all's,
No.
no? So you don't
Don't
care?
care.
Okay. So what about you?
Yes, you do
have
care.
Just wait.
You
I
do
do
care. You said you're more about pleasure than the other person
Exactly.
than yourself.
I do
You do
care.
care.
I do
Yeah.
care.
So how do y'all feel about
Um,
fulfilling that?
It depends. There's levels to this.
Okay. What's the level?
Is there anything that you think that you could, that you do that is not becoming of a mother? Because I remember watching Love and Hip Hop, and Ray J doesn't like when Princess gives him head because he feels like that's not what a mother should do.
Interesting.
Really?
Is there anything that you think that you might have liked in the
I don't know. I
past
need to find a
that
Ray
you
J.
might feel
No.
like right that you might
just-
feel like I can't do that now because I'm a mom.
Yeah.
It's too freaky.
Me? No. I mean, I feel like whatever he wants with limits. So, me personally, I'm not really big on bringing another female into the mix
Okay.
because I don't like to share. I'm selfish. I don't like to share. So I'm not really big on to bringing another female into the mix.
That's your limit.
What about role playing?
That's my limit. I will role play. I will role the hell out of
You know the hell out of play.
I will role play. I mean, I have the outfit.
Okay.
Like the
But there's nothing that you
wigs
won't
and
do.
There's really nothing that I won't do besides
Never say never.
another female.
Okay. Never say never.
Another
I
male.
wouldn't sell my vagina.
Another male.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
right,
sell my
right.
vagina.
I mean,
I think.
That's inevitable. That's inevitable.
Some moms
Somewhat.
do though. So I
Somewhat.
just.
But I'm not gonna.
They gotta keep the lights on.
I'm not gonna exploit myself on the internet.
We support sex workers here.
I'm not gonna exploit myself on the internet. I'm not gonna show the whole world Mama JJ. I'm not gonna get an OnlyFans or nothing like that. Stuff that's publicized.
Your child can see in the future. You know,
something that can affect him in the future. I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Do you have any limits of things that you don't think you should do as a mom?
Besides the putting it out there, I don't really have any limits.
Yeah, you don't think moms can't do because they're moms.
But,
like,
I mean,
still human.
How they get her?
Right.
Very, very true.
There's a reason that they her and how they got here.
Yeah.
So,
last question to close out. I know you also said it took you a while to get back intimate after having your child. Do you think, because I know you spoke on saying that it was a mix of having 2 kids in like your relationship, do you think the child was the call for that, or do you think it was other factors?
That's good.
I think mine was other factors.
Other factors.
See, there's ways around being intimate with a child. I think mine was just other factors.
Was your drive the same?
I think my drive was the same because when I first became sexually active, I was told that I was asexual.
It gives. It gives asexual.
What's asexual? I don't
just have like no like sexual desire, right?
Okay.
That's what I was told. But
you don't be flirting.
I mean,
she flirts like a girl sister.
Hey, I flirt like a girl. Wow.
She's petty, ain't she?
like Helga Pataki from Fun shade.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So my flirting is it needs some work. But you know, I didn't. That wasn't something that, like, as far as compared to other females, it wasn't something that I just had to have. Like, I didn't care about it. It wasn't on the top of my list.
That makes sense now.
It wasn't on the top of my list, and you know, there was times where I would just, you know, they would want it, and I'm like, all right.
See, that was me.
I kind of wonder if I have another kid in a better situation, because my drive is high when I have somebody, but I can go years without getting it and be just fine. But when I actually have somebody, it's like I want it all the time. So I kind of wonder if I have another kid in a healthier relationship, if my drive would be different. Because I definitely went a long time after having my child, but I don't know if it was him. I feel like my drive was somewhat the same. Okay.
You feel like your drive was what? About what?
I don't know if my drive was the same or not, because I didn't have anybody to
compare it to.
Because like some of my baby they broke up while I was pregnant, so I can't really say. I didn't have nobody I could have called them, but
yeah, you wasn't getting into that.
I wasn't getting into that, but it's kind of like I don't know how much the kid. I mean, at this point, Josiah sleeps with me, so if I do have moments, I'm going to the guy's house as well. But I kind of wonder how to get him on my bed if I did ever want to have a guy at my house to have intimate moments. But I don't know. My drive is great now, so I don't know. But I also have a 3-year-old, so it's 3 years later.
When
getting back on it. So I don't know, y'all.
Hopping back on the saddle.
Literally. Okay. Austin wrapped this up 10 minutes ago.
Okay, so I mean, cause we still kind of on the topic.
Yeah.
Just going into
but we're just gonna go right into it. So I saw on social media, it was like Kinks statistics. So it was like the most surprising Kinks statistics and trends in 2023. So
oh Lord,
I know,
getting kinky, y'all. Parental discretion.
And it said that in 2020, like 48% of the U.S. adult population used a sex toy. So I'm already knowing everybody over here uses sex toys.
Yeah. Have y'all been seeing? We need to get a sex toy sponsorship.
Yeah.
Have y'all been seeing? There's so many sex toy sponsorships. I've been starting to follow some of the people I follow because I'm getting tired of seeing the creamy ass sex toys.
The creepy ones.
Creamy.
Oh.
Sex toys. It looks so disgusting. I'm gonna show y'all one, y'all. Oh my god! Continue with your topic though. But sex toys is going crazy.
It said that 85% are interested in exploring, kinks with their partner. But then it goes into saying that amongst the most common fantasies is BDSM. So, are y'all into that? Are y'all into the bondage and the submission? Like, are y'all? What?
Y'all really gonna learn some things about me.
Okay.
Not all the way up to the whips and stuff. I'm not there yet, but I do like it when a guy chokes me.
You like it too, I'm assuming. You like it too, I'm assuming.
Girl.
I don't know, something about that. I have been spanked, but not whipped.
So I have a whip.
Oh my God.
Look at her. Look at she part of that percentage.
Now y'all in my business.
Hey, we're
No,
here
so
for
I have
it.
a whip. I have handcuffs. I have blindfolds.
Are you the one getting whipped in the blindfold, or you're doing the whipping the blindfolding?
Depends on the day.
Ooh.
So I do like being choked. Like, pick me up, rub my neck, and throw me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So, I do. I do like that.
So you're not
but
asexual.
I am
Outta
into
here.
Right.
I am into the bondage and submission. So there was a time where I was, bound by a rope, and he actually took a candle
Oh my goodness.
and lit it and let the wax hit my body,
Did it go? Ooh, ooh.
and I.
So you have a pain kink.
Huh?
You have a pain kink.
And I think that's what it is because, like I said, I got multiple piercings, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
none of them hurt.
Yeah, she's a pain kink. You said it was 80%. You part of that 80%. Did you say 80%?
What's the other
I
one?
think
Did they
it's-
got a list of
I
what's the
think
other
it's-
kinks? I'm curious
I think it was
now.
65%.
60.
Let me see. 65% fantasize about BDSM.
Okay.
80. It was the 85%. They were interested in exploring.
Interested in exploring fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it said that 16% had practiced bondage.
Oh, there's a difference. Okay.
Is there any other bondage?
36% reported having engaging in role play. 11% had tied up their partner or used restraints.
So it's the handcuffs. Okay.
And 50% reported using blindfolds. 46% of men and 59% of women had tried talking dirty. It said that 39% of, it talks about, the gay couples had experimented with BDSM.
I wonder if COVID did that. People just
And
out here
girl,
experimenting.
44% of people had engaged in some form of erotic choking.
So Daddy, you don't like being choked?
I love being choked.
Okay.
I'm definitely that percentage.
What about
for sure.
handcuffs?
But it's
Never been handcuffed before.
really. Would
Have you
be
handcuffed a guy?
Probably yeah.
You would be
I'd be scared. Have y'all heard? I haven't seen the movie, but I think it's called Girls Game.
Yes.
Where the guy
Yes.
died while she was handcuffed.
That's
Really?
a good movie.
They were being kinky.
Yes.
And he handcuffed her and he died.
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
Yeah. And so she's stuck in these handcuffs.
She is stuck for
get out.
days in the
She can't get
handcuffs
out.
with a dead body on the side of the bed.
That's where my mind would go. Like, damn, I'm scared. You gotta be easy like a pull off with it. Can't be no real handcuffs. I'd be scared.
Oh my goodness. I mean, no, I watched Sex Send Me to the ER,
Yeah.
but I've never seen that.
I haven't seen. I just know what it's
I'm
about.
gonna
Oops,
have
I
to
scratched
look
you.
at it then.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't change my mind, but I mean, I guess it.
I don't think I'm super cute. You definitely got me on the kink scale with the whip. And
Right.
Do you dress up in like the black leather?
So I do have a leather one, but it's not full leather. It's just a leather bodysuit.
Are y'all like a full
I do
character?
have-
Are you like I am Madam Lila?
I have a
Yeah.
maid outfit.
I haven't made outfit. I didn't get a chance to eat
I have
yet.
a-
Where'd you get this made outfit?
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
But I got mine from Amazon.
Yeah.
I never got to wear it though.
Amazon. And so actually, there was a time where for Halloween I dressed up as Elvira.
I kind of put on my maid costume now. Be a great idea.
And then I dressed up as what's her name from 101 Dalmatians?
Cruella.
Corella.
Wow.
I dressed up as Corella DeVille, and somebody was like, "I want you to wear that outfit." And I was just like,
That's a fantasy of hers.
wow.
Is there a kink that's too far? Like if a guy was kind of like, so are we getting
Let's
into
get into
it?
it. What's your
It's
favorite?
Parental advisory. Yeah.
No judgment zone.
Parental guidance
Shoot.
advice.
Uh-huh.
Me and my friend, so Black Ink Crew, Chicago, there's a guy named Ford. He's been going viral because he enjoys pegging. You know what pegging is?
Yes.
Okay. You know what pegging is.
I feel like I do, but I don't.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Say it.
Tell me.
You gotta go. What do you think pegging is?
Tell me what it is.
And I want to hear what you guys
I don't know.
Okay, so it's when the girl puts on the strap.
Mm.
Okay.
No, you didn't know because you should have said it.
No, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to
The
say.
term was
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
different.
like,
There was
Yeah.
you. So yeah,
Okay.
he's into pegging.
Okay.
So he, that's his Twitter. He
Gotcha.
posts all his videos, and one of them was like he had like on a pig mask, and he was getting pegged. So I
That's
kinda-
insane on Twitter.
On Twitter, Twitter is porn. I'm trying to tell
Yeah,
y'all.
but like, oh my gosh, because if the guy
If I'm looking for porn, I go to Twitter for sure.
Really?
Yeah,
Do y'all watch porn?
yeah.
So does that
What
make
kind
him
of porn do
gay?
you like?
Does it?
That's what I want to know.
That's the question. He don't think he, but he has had relations with transsexuals.
Mm.
So that was kind of a thing as well. But I don't know if he considers. I haven't. He went on interviews with Angela Yee. Their lipstick. I mean, what's her podcast? She has a sex podcast. I forgot the name of it. Lipstick something.
Tails. I don't know.
He went on somebody else's podcast. He's been going on many podcasts talking about his pegging situation. So I don't know if
He's
he
advocating for the
identifies.
pegging
Do
men.
y'all feel like
Yeah.
it's gay?
I'd do it.
You would.
I would do it.
But would you feel some type of way about being in a relationship with that type of man?
I don't know.
Like, would it be something
So
that you
have
do
y'all watched?
just to do it?
Well, you probably haven't. There is something on Netflix that talks about pleasure, and they just say pleasure is pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no matter what it is. So you shouldn't go right there. If your guy is because I hear
The guy's G spot is
like that
penis.
stimulates the heck out of them.
The gooch.
So the gooch.
No, their G spot is in their butthole.
In their butt.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
they.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of any friends or ever did it yourself when you giving head and you put the finger.
I've
So-
tried. The guy told me stop.
Well, I mean.
I've actually done that
Are you sure?
before.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, now it's requested. Well,
Ooh,
not now.
you know, open up to some new
Not
new
now,
things.
but, it was being requested.
Yeah.
Can you do that one thing you do with your? Hey. Yeah.
So yeah.
Is there a limit? Is there something that you want? Like if a guy has this kink, you'd be like, I ain't really feeling.
I'm not dressing up as a little girl.
Would y'all not? Oh yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Would
do
y'all
that.
peg?
Will we peg?
I would.
I would probably
I be
try.
making
I
jokes
would
about
try
it. I mean, making jokes about it. I think I would do that.
My baby
I want
daddy's
her.
like.
I want to see, because if you scream like a little girl,
I feel like it's a sort of dominance, and sometimes I like being
Yeah.
dominant. Like I get rough.
Right.
Like not only do I like to be choked, but I like to be the assertor
Yeah.
sometimes. So
definitely.
like I be riding and choking
Right.
too. So you
Put them
know.
legs up.
So I think that would be it.
This man getting pegged.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's from his OnlyFans.
Wow.
But yeah, we're not putting it out there like
I
that.
would probably do it, but I don't think I would continue a relationship.
You wouldn't?
You would try it and then break up with him.
I think it depends on how he reacts to it. If you you liking it, then
A
That's
little
where
bit
his
too
G
much.
spot at.
it
Of course
don't
he's gonna
matter.
like it.
That's other ways.
So what if you try it in a marriage?
That's other ways.
What if you tried it in marriage?
That's other ways.
And he likes
You
it.
think?
That's other ways.
You think?
We talked about the finger.
So what? Because
So
if he likes
if
it,
his legs is up,
But
Put
it's
your
a
finger in there,
difference. But
and
it's a difference between a finger going in you and a penis. It's a
yeah,
difference.
it is a difference.
You're not gonna be okay with just the finger for the whole rest of your life.
no, I'm not.
Exactly.
But he want to.
It's a difference.
For the rest of his
Maybe.
life. So he ain't gay.
That's the whole.
That's
That's what we trying to figure out.
Like,
I don't know. Like I feel like I would have to talk to a guy. And
I mean,
ask.
being gay is more than just sexual.
I think.
I mean,
because
so. I mean, it. Yeah.
I agree.
But I'm just saying, like,
I agree.
He doesn't. I feel like he has a secret fantasy that he wants a man. If that
He might have the fence that he wants
if that's
it in his
better.
butt, but if
Yeah.
his woman is doing it, he's fine with it because he might not be attracted to men. He might just
Yeah.
like that pleasure.
Yeah.
How does he know he likes that pleasure if he ain't had it?
Once the woman does it, once the woman pegs him,
What
Then he'll know.
what made him even want to explore it?
I mean, it's not saying he's the one asking for it. You could be the one saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
can I peg you?"
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's asked for it.
And just because he loves you,
But he keep
he's
doing
like, sure. He tries it
If
out.
it feels good, yes, you gonna keep doing it.
it. He gonna keep doing it.
If it feels good, yes.
And
Are you
plus
gonna stop
it's
doing something that
It's the
feels good 'cause
intimacy
you feel
between
gay?
you and your partner.
Huh?
Are you gonna stop doing something because it feels gay?
I'm gonna say, if I that's just like saying, you know, if I guess I'm totally different because
Ooh.
even if it feels good, a female licking my vagina, I ain't having it. Cause bye, I ain't doing this. No, I don't care if it feels good. He better figure it out. He better find a way to make it feel good. when it's his.
Exactly. So the same way the
When
man
it's
can
his.
find it feel good
But
from
I'm
his
not
woman. He's not getting it from
But
me.
you
He's
have to
getting it
have
from his
that
woman.
fantasy to, like, you know, to
And
go there
that's
with
never been
the.
a fantasy of mine.
Because you already said you want to do threesomes.
I don't like it. I don't like it when a man does it. I'm not really big on.
I'm just saying though, as women, we can say that because a man
down
can
there.
pleasure us orally, the same way a woman could. So the same way a man can get pleasured anally from his woman, he can get
Do
instead
you
of going
do
to
anal?
another man. On myself,
No, do you do anal? Like, do you
like do I peg men?
No, do
Do
you
you
he
take
do it?
anal?
Do you take it?
I have before. It's not like a preference.
So you don't?
Do I? What?
She gonna ask when she gets trumped. This is the topic.
You brought it up. You want to talk about it, so let's get into
Let's
it.
get into it. Did you?
So I actually love anal.
Okay.
But your man can't love it. Double standard.
Why would he want to love it?
The same way you like it. The same way you love it.
He can love giving it.
He might love their G-spot is in the butthole. The same way you love it. That's
So
the answer to your question.
So
You like it? He might like it.
I've been with girls, and my best friend says I'm gay or bisexual. I don't see myself as gay or bisexual because I'm not.
It's more than
physically
sexual.
Attracted to women.
Yeah.
I just get an adrenaline rush when I'm with the
Yeah.
women, and I like the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm strict.
But you probably think I'm gay now, don't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
So why does the man gotta be gay if he likes to get pegged? Men, if y'all like to get pegged, I support you. You're not gay.
Right, you got a woman that wants to do it with you,
Because,
then hey,
I
that's
mean,
y'all's
it's
life.
kind of like, let's bring Cisco in the mix.
Oh,
Why?
Let's go. What happened?
It's like,
The wine's kicking
you
in.
know when he was like, somebody's sleeping in my bed. So it was about him, it was about his girl having another girlfriend.
Mm.
Oh.
But
Mm.
it's like,
Mm-mm.
but it's like, I don't want to put that image in my head because then I would start thinking, I'm like, okay, you liking this too much. So what if I come
so
home?
it brings up a whole.
What if I come home and you got another dude pegging you? You get what I'm saying? And it's like
that's different.
But
That's cheating.
That's cheating, and that's him being on the down low.
Yeah, that's different. But he might not. He might just like when you do it. He might not.
Know?
How do you know anything?
Because he can pretend.
He might like having sex with you, but then he want to have sex with that girl over there too. It's still
exactly, and that's why I got trust issues. And that's why I got trust issues.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah.
And that's why I have trust issues.
I mean, I feel you. Because I feel like my heart would break
but
if I found my man with another man.
Right,
I would probably
can't compete with another man.
You can't compete with another man.
You can compete with another
Pegging
girl.
You. Yeah.
Because we get the same parts. A little different.
Right. We got the same parts, and even though the grass may be greener because it's fake over, you're always coming back.
Have y'all watched 911?
Mm-hmm. Yes, with Angela Bassett.
Did you see the part where her husband came out? Her character's husband came out?
No, but it reminds me. What's the movie? Is it for Color Girls?
Maybe.
With Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
And she was like,
ain't nobody bending me over.
Right. You saw them in there. Like.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm
So if your husband came to you asked to be pegged, you would leave that man?
Yeah, like it goes back to these fantasies, y'all. How willing are y'all?
If your husband came to you,
discuss fantasies beforehand.
Okay. That's gonna be a topic on the first date.
That's right.
We got, right.
What's your
long-term
fantasy?
goals? What's your short-term goals? You into pegging.
For real though.
It could come later on though. It could be afterwards. Like, you know what? I was at the barbershop and some guy said he likes to get pegged, so I kind of want to try it. It could come later on.
Yeah. Especially after kids.
I'm sure you wasn't doing BDSM 10 years ago. Oh, was you?
Exhausted.
Okay, never mind.
She said no. That's where it stops.
I got turned out.
You can do everything. Candle wax. Little beating,
but that part, at 26. So.
But she goes wide and pegging. She'll put a finger in the booty, but she won't go any farther than that.
Yeah.
Would you lick the butt?
Well, massage and lick the gooch.
Yeah, would you lick a butt? Would y'all
lick the butt?
I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Not the gooch. The butt.
I know.
Okay.
I've done it.
Have you had it done to you?
Yeah.
What about you, Dan?
In my booty like groceries.
Did y'all like it?
Mhm.
Yeah. I like the lick. I don't like the eating.
That on his face.
What's the difference?
It's a brush, but when they licking, they eating it. It feels weird. I like the brush.
You don't like the wet butt?
I don't like the wet butt.
This episode has taken a complete turn.
But anyways, yes, to reel it back in. To reel it back in. All of those statistics, man. People really out here trying things. So.
And I know Bella Ray. Shout out to Bella Ray. Louisville's own.
Where you supposed to go with this?
Bella Ray.
I'm curious.
So she does have there are some days where I know for a few times she's talked about a ladies' night at Adam and Eve.
Okay.
So Adam and Eve, I guess, has something going on. It's usually on a Friday, I believe. But
where's Adam and Eve now? There used to be one on Dixie, but that was gone.
It's one on Preston.
On Preston.
It's one on
I think there
Hurstbourne.
is. Yeah, it's usually the one on Hurstbourne.
Okay.
I used to go to that one on Dixie before they closed, and that's like
So they usually have like a ladies' night, I guess.
How often y'all go to the stores? Those type of stores?
Remember we took Sheila?
I do.
Remember we took our friend?
I know. I do remember. It wasn't Adam and Eve. What was it? The one on Dixie.
The one that has the hotel attached to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, the one who will have a glory hole?
There's the one. Yeah, one of those.
Oh,
they got the one on, what's that, 2nd Street?
Yes.
Jefferson?
I've been there.
I've been there too.
But what did y'all do?
We bought this like little
my
cage
gosh.
thing. It's like a little penis cage.
What?
Did y'all go? Have y'all been to Metro? What is it? What's it called? Huh?
Nothing.
I don't know.
It's like Metro something.
Metro Diner? What? Metro?
Right.
I don't know. It's like
But it's a sex store?
And like you go in and I went in and I was scared to death. I swear. I kid you not. I went in and it it was like a bunch of guys, and they were just going around touching themselves, and like they had theaters and stuff like that. You can go in theaters and watch porn, and
they're just touching themselves.
They would come in and they, you know, they touching themselves and they trying to ask you if you want.
Would y'all go to a sex club with your man or a swingers club?
I would try. I like to try stuff.
I think I would go.
I would
You
try
want to participate?
I
You can just
don't
watch.
think I would participate.
Y'all gotta realize, y'all plan to get married one day?
Yeah, hopefully, if it works out that way.
Y'all gotta realize how long the life expectancy is for people and how long you be married to this one person. You gotta learn how to spice things up.
I mean, I know
Things are gonna get spicy.
I am very adventurous and outgoing. I'm willing to try
What's y'all's fantasy?
anything. My fantasy is I want to do it in the back of like.
She got specific.
I used to say all the time I wanted to do it in the back of a pickup truck, like
Pickup truck.
on the expressway.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
with like somebody else
rush.
driving, but us like in the bed of the truck,
Just
Of
hitting the
course,
brakes.
somebody else is driving.
just doing it, you know. While you on
During
the
rush hour
expressway.
traffic or what time?
Yes,
Okay.
we just rolling around and
and getting it.
beating it up. And
I mean, you can
getting
do
beat
that.
up,
Why
you
don't
know.
you do it?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
I gotta find somebody.
Okay.
What about you, Dan?
With a pickup
I don't know.
truck.
Let's see what I don't think I have any.
Mine's is I want to watch my man do somebody. while I'm just chilling.
Shit.
I don't know. It's live porn. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've never seen it. I get that image.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get nervous.
Nervous about what?
Because if
As
she-
far as him being with somebody else, when
that,
people,
I feel like it's open the door. And then like if she's doing better than me, like if she's moaning too much, like you can
That don't
really
make you
kick
doing
out
better
this
than
bed.
That don't mean she's doing better than you. She's moaning too much.
No, I said if he's moaning.
Oh, if he's
too
moaning
much.
too much.
Oh,
Like if he moan more than he moan with me, like you get kicked out this bed, get out, mess around. Cause I'm mad now. I'm mad.
yeah. Well,
What's yours then?
I don't think I have any fantasies.
you already did your fantasies.
Backseat windows up.
That's the way I like to fuck. Definitely did that multiple
In the
times.
library on top of books.
No.
Yeah, wow. No, I don't think I have any.
No.
No places or anything.
I've always wanted to do like the role play where it's like y'all meet like y'all strangers at the bar. I've always wanted to do that. But it's kind of like
that
a,
would
But
be
that's fun.
cute.
is that like a fantasy? I want to
No,
say that
it's
fantasy.
That is a fantasy though.
Girl, no, we're gonna go to the Omni, honey,
Okay, Omni. That's right.
and go get a room upstairs.
That's
Right.
right.
And you know they got that. They
We're
have
not
that
Red
spa
Roof
too.
people.
Do
They
they?
have that spa and they do couple spas.
Yeah, we went to Texas Roadhouse. Look at
I'm
Goofy. With the
saying
country
y'all
music in the
can
background.
meet her first. Y'all
That's
can
not
like
sexy.
that's where y'all met, and then
That's
y'all
not
can go
sexy.
to-
It gotta be sexy from the beginning.
I got y'all.
Uh,
I guess I'm not kinky. Or am I kinky? I don't know. I thought you was the kink girl, but you won't peg your man. I'm still on that.
You a secret kink, Danny. You a secret
I am.
kinky.
I am a secret.
yeah, I
kink
think
for
you are
sure.
very secretive. I don't know. You ain't letting it out.
I'm not secretive. I just feel like what I do is normal. Like getting choked.
Let freak.
Like, real-
Said
yeah.
she freak out.
Enough wine for you. I don't know. I'm very animated. That you see. You want to see a video? I got you. I got you. If you want to see something? I'm just playing.
Yeah.
During the break. During the
Do you
break. I
think
got
it's
y'all.
normal because that's what you hear a lot of girls talk about?
What?
That like
Yeah.
that's normal?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people like getting choked and rough and getting from the back and all that. I don't think I like anything too crazy. Besides my desire to peg somebody.
So you wouldn't do like the nipple clamps and
No.
She's not a
I feel like it's
pain
gonna
kink.
hurt. Y'all don't have a pain kink. I mean, I just like
The
spank.
smack, yeah.
But even then, it's
The
like,
pounding
alright.
right.
You did 3 in a row.
Right. It's burning.
Starting to burn a little bit.
Yeah.
Relax.
they try to take
I know I got a lot back there. They get distracted. They think they can do whatever. Like, all right, it still hurts. So no, I think I'll be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never
my
played anyway
fears,
though.
so I'm down.
Because you a pain kink. Yeah. We just realized that.
I have my little hidden album
I
though.
don't know. It seems kind of awkward
What seems kind of awkward?
discussing this.
Oh, you know.
What? You brought it up.
Cause I feel like he's me looking at us.
Well, look. I'm glad that you brought up this topic.
Wait a minute. No.
Because like Danny said, is there too much for a mom to do, you know, when it comes to our roles? And I just want to put out there, whatever your pleasure is, don't let the fact that you're a parent stop you from having that moment with that special person. You know, we live in life. And we only have one life. And as long as you trust this person, I say go for it.
So y'all only do it with special people.
At that moment, yeah. I'm not out here just
right.
picking anybody. No, you gotta prove yourself.
What do y'all give when y'all first have sex with somebody? Are y'all giving y'all all, like, I'm pulling out all the stops? Or are you like, I'm holding back a little bit?
I hold
back.
back.
I hold back.
Absolutely.
What do you keep in the bag? Like, what move?
When I deep throat and all that type of
You
stuff.
keep that in the bag?
I keep that in the bag.
In the bag. Well,
I probably don't even go down on the first time.
Okay.
huh?
Like when I have sex with somebody for the first time,
You don't go down on
I don't
them?
always go down. It depends on the person, but yeah.
Do you expect them to go down on you? You don't. Do you? Okay.
If he does, I ain't gonna stop him.
Right.
I don't know.
What about
I feel like I hold back too. Cause I feel like you can't give all. You gotta build up to something. You gonna be with somebody for a long ass time. You can't pull out everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I can pull out enough that you know.
I feel like the
Something.
lady V, I feel like she got power.
Yeah.
So that's what they
Never
say.
forget the copulation.
Pussy is
Copy.
power.
Yeah.
So
Or we mind control with that.
I don't go for that first. That's not my first thing. My first thing is usually orally.
You superhead. I thought you were about to show us. Okay.
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, I don't know. A lot of people say.
Come on, Jill Scott.
A lot of people. A lot of people say that oh, your mouth is dangerous.
Ooh.
Your mouth is dangerous.
Okay.
Woo, that's a compliment.
Right. I ain't never heard that.
I hate.
Me either.
I actually hate.
Not no
that,
dangerous.
But
Right.
I've heard that my mouth is dangerous. And
So you definitely should. Do you give him when you first have sex? Oh, okay.
She's on deep throat.
Oh, okay. I think you should hold back.
But it kind of
keep that.
don't
trick
matter
back. Why? Because
whether I
yeah.
deep throat or not, because they still like
Satisfied.
So it's
Speaking
kinda,
of, is there a too long? Can a guy go too long for y'all?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I be getting bored, and especially with because I know guys that they're like really big.
Down and
Oh,
Well endowed.
Oh.
No, not even that. They're
Oh.
really big on pleasuring themselves, so they do it frequently. So I
So
don't
makes them
know.
go longer.
Yeah, it makes them go longer and last longer. So that's actually kind of like I'm getting, lockjaw because I'm steadily,
What about sex
pleasing
in
you
general?
orally, and it's just like, okay, it's taking too long.
Come already.
At the moment.
Yeah.
So even if we're like having sex or whatever, and we just going and going and going and going, and it's like
Yeah.
at this point I'm getting tired.
No, for
So
real.
you're gonna see me like I'm gonna be very lazy.
Have you ever fell asleep during sex?
For so long.
Right,
My
huh?
God.
Have y'all ever fell asleep during sex?
Absolutely not. Have you?
I've never fallen asleep.
Time to
I
have.
feel like you have.
Time to have.
That's only because I was under
Please
the
don't say
influence.
it.
No,
Okay.
I was just saying, like, Had a couple drinks.
I've been on the floor to fall asleep getting head before. Like getting it.
Oh, yeah.
That's
still the same.
Yeah,
I've never fallen asleep. I've yawned a couple times. But I've never fallen asleep.
I feel like that's more rude. Like, dang.
No, I swear. Like, if I'm like, if you just go ahead, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, at this point, it's like, look, it's overkill at this point.
Well, I guess that's why we gotta guide those particular people.
I guess so.
Some people need guidance, other people got it.
Let's get into the mommy moment.
What's
the mommy moment, girl?
The mommy moment is where we share a moment, good or bad, in motherhood recently, or something we want to talk about, just to kind of get it off our chest, and just help us relate. See if there's anybody else that might have had the same situation.
So yeah,
What's yours?
my son. I was watching Fat Girls movie with Monique.
That's the movie? Okay.
And it showed the part where Dr. Akibo and and Stacy, they were in a tub, a bubble bath or whatever, and they were kissing and making out and all this other stuff. And I was watching it on my phone because Kendrick was watching something on TV, and then he looks at my phone and he's just like, "Mommy, that's what you and Daddy do."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "No, it ain't."
Y'all be
He's
kissing
like,
the tub.
"Yes, you do." I said, "Baby, when?"
When?
Yes.
He knows what he's talking about.
I said,
Kids
"No,
ain't gonna lie."
Right.
Nah.
He seen something.
We ain't. Nah.
Y'all ain't never kissed in the tub.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually.
Did y'all ever kiss in front of him?
Have we ever kissed in front of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe he's referring to that.
Yeah. But I was just like, "Ooh, you went a little far." Sir, I'm gonna need you to watch Coco.
Right.
Because it's in it.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Kids, mind your business. Grown folks over here.
Stay in a child's place.
Right.
So,
That was my mommy moment. I was like so embarrassed.
I guess my mommy moment is, as I mentioned before, we went to World Fest, and I had to keep I feel guilty that I'm broke. I had to keep telling Josiah no to things because I ain't got no money. Like, he would want a toy, or he would want ice cream, he'll want this, he'll want that, and it's like, dang, I wish I could just give him whatever he wants. But, I have to tell him no strictly because I ain't got no money. And it's always kind of like, he'll ask why, and I'm just like, what do I say? Like, I don't ever know what to say. I won't be like, just because I said so. But it's kind of like, that's what I...
Yeah, tell him the truth. That's what I did with Irie. He wanted. So when I pick up Irie from daycare, he always talks about, I'm thirsty and I want some food. Mm-hmm. When I get to those broke stage, we gotta wait till we get home.
We got food at home.
Right.
We got McDonald's at home.
And I ran into that same thing where he's asking, I say, no, I don't have no money. And he's like, you do have money. And I'm like, no, I don't. Why? Mommy is just struggling right now.
Yeah.
That's usually how I talk to him.
I feel like it's not payday yet, baby.
Yeah. I gotta get more money. I'm gonna spoil my baby.
I want to spoil them too. Yeah.
I always feel bad telling him no for stuff. So I always try to give him as much as I can.
It's crazy. That's why I didn't take Emery to World Fest, because I was broke.
Yeah.
And I knew she was going to ask for something. And I'm like, I don't have the money to get that. And I don't want that guilt either. I feel you on that.
I
Yeah.
feel like we give them a whole lot, though. We give our kids a whole lot. So it's like, well, why can't we say no on some things?
Right.
Because we do so much and we give them so much.
Very true.
So it's like, because I know Kendrick, I actually took him to World Fest with me, but he wanted bubbles. I'm like, baby.
Yeah.
Every time we go, when we went to Thunder Over Louisville, you got bubbles. We went to her, you got bubbles. We went her,
You
got
bubbled
bubbles.
out.
You got 1,000 bubbles
Yeah.
at home. I'm not buying another bubble. So, you know, whether I have it or not, it's just like, you have so much. You just had a birthday and got bubbles. So I'm like,
I put bubbles in the gift bag for Joe's birthday.
Yes.
Got bubbles then.
Yeah, and Ari was like, oh, look at the bubbles. Yeah, it was nice to touch.
definitely.
I know what the kids
We
like.
got bubbles at home, baby. Like we're not gonna keep on buying bubbles. Like I'll buy you something different, and even if I can't, then
I don't want sometimes I just don't want.
Be okay with
They
that.
don't be understanding
Yeah.
of what's really going on, so then they get mad at you. It's
Yeah,
like,
they get
I don't
upset.
wanna-
But it only lasts a little bit. It only lasts for a minute. Because as soon as
It's
you
a long minute.
I know.
They be
minute. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause Kendrick cried because he wanted a dog. The little dog that walks and it gets a leash. And I bought it.
And he'll play with it, do we?
And he did not play with it. He
Yeah.
cried because he couldn't leave it.
How old was he then when you got it for him?
4 at the world.
Oh,
Fair.
these
He cried because he couldn't leave it. Like he just wanted to play with it.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking, you know, he wanted me to buy it.
Yeah.
He just wanted to play with it.
So you
So he
messed
was
up,
mad
mama.
because he had to leave it, or because he couldn't leave it, and then he wanted something else, and I was like, "But baby, I just bought you this dog,
How much was the dog?
$10."
Okay.
And then he wanted something else, and I'm like, "Baby, I just bought you this dog.
Yeah.
I don't want the dog."
Very true.
Well, you probably wouldn't have wanted these bubbles either.
Right. So we own it. Honestly, you don't want the bubbles either, so let's just go. Okay.
Wow.
Alright, so we're gonna transition on to the let it out.
All right, come on, we gonna.
Let it out, y'all.
Where we just kind of get something off our chest. How are we feeling, motherhood related, or just life in general? And if you, the listeners and viewers, would like to share something, you can email us at mommyfirstpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll read it on the podcast.
Yes, we will. So this let it out. It's just a quote that I found. It's by Sarah J. Swofford. I don't know if I'm saying that right. From Ouch to Ah, the new mommy guide to sex after baby. So, a quote that she said, it says, "New motherhood gives you an opportunity to embrace the chaos and know that you are doing the best you can, including your sex life." So that definitely spoke to me as a mother, because, you know, you just have to know that you're doing the best you can. It does take it takes a lot out of, you know, it takes a lot out of us because we think that, you know, there's just so much that we should be doing, and people, you know, we feel the pressure of different things, and, you know, oh, I'm not doing this, and, you know, I'm not doing that, so I'm less than, or I'm not being, you know, a great mother, a great partner. But you are doing the best that you can, and that definitely includes your sex life.
You're a great mother, you're a great lover,
Mother,
all that
right.
in between.
Mother, lover, friend, all that.
All that.
Period.
Okay.
You're doing the best you can.
All right, well, cheers to that, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And I'll drink to that.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for listening to the Mommy First podcast.
Where you're a mommy first.
And a baddie immediately after.
Bye.